Rise and shine, it's a brand new day. Ken can take the stage, ready to play. Weekdays at 10, the cars and the scene. Coffee in hand, they're living the dream. Question in the voice, got the whole town awake. Bringing fire to the mic, make no mistake. Shows in the corner, spitting out facts. Dropping truth bombs, ain't holding back. Ken in the morning, feel the heat. From 10 a.m. CST, can take a seat. Live and loud, that break in the mind. Light up your speakers, crank up the sound. They're talking about life upside down. Opinions exploding like a sonic blast. In the studio, they're built to last. With passion and grit, they engage and ignite. Every single week, they're all foes can fight. From sports to politics,
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
Good morning, everyone. It's another edition of Ken and Ken in the Morning. And for some of you, it's a Victory Monday. And for some of you, you're going, man, what the hell happened this weekend?
Man, this was a real nice game for Green Bay and all, just for getting the win. But Ken, I got a question for you. Are the Lions still the best team in the NFL? I'm asking for a friend.
Oh God, I'm not even done forwarding. I haven't even forwarded it up to them yet. Where am I at right now? As a matter of fact, man, yeah. I mean, look, KC just where's that KC team been all season? Like they got up for that game. Woo! Probably not the best team in the NFL anymore. Or at least ranked number one. I mean, they're still really good, but some more, little chinks in the armor there.
Yeah, that line is absolutely outstanding at run blocking, but pass blocking not so much when they're getting all kinds of pressure.
Yeah, it was wow.
Yeah, and JB, I completely agree with you with Brian Branch's actions being inexcusable. I can understand being all pissed off and shit. Even if you didn't want to shake the guy's hand, walk away from him, not just punch him in the face.
Yeah, that was not the way to end the game yesterday. But it was funny. I know what you're going to, Ken. How was this funny? So in the whole melee, you can hear all the people shouting, but there was one voice that you could hear so distinctly. Yeah, Kermit. You could hear Mahomes' voice over everyone else's. It sounds like, how you get those, sea of voices. So you can't really just pick anyone out. Oh no, you could pick his voice out. It was hilarious. Wow.
Oh yeah. And then you see at the bottom of that scrum, they hurry up and pull Patrick Mahomes out of it.
You can hear his
to
voice, man.
I thought my team pulling my quarterback out too, but it was just funny.
Yeah, it was that game. It was a really good game. Unless you're a Detroit fan, then you're going like, "What the hell is my team doing all day?" Wow.
Here.
Hey, you leave T-Frog throw alone, man.
Kermit the Frog here. There was a fight after our game.
T-Frog here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I mean, look at the division went 1-1 yesterday. I was a little surprised by that. I thought the division would go 2-0 yesterday. Yeah, I mean, well, actually, no, I'm sorry, they went 2-1. The Vikings managed to lose during the bye week. Only the Vikings. Only the Vikings.
Yeah, somehow we lost to the bye week because we go into the bye week thinking, oh, yeah, we're going to get all healthy. And somehow we got more injuries on the bye week than we had going into it.
Well, it's like for the Bears, like Santos, and I hope he's kicking tonight because I haven't gone on fantasy today. It's like you get hurt in practice, pull a muscle, come down on something funny. People forget that people do get hurt during practices. I think what it is people think like, oh, well, it's practice. It's not contact. It's not like a game. But what are most of the injuries even during a game? They're not contact injuries. I mean, think about it. Most of the injuries even during a game are soft tissue.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I don't know why people forget that. Yeah. Well, I want to get to that comment in a minute. I think I've sent it out to everyone finally. Okay, now I've got everyone, all the different X communities involved, and sent it out to everyone. Good morning, everyone, again.
Thank you, Luca. I just wanted to say thank you because he said, it's nice that Joe got a win. It's been a while. Yes, thank you. It is nice.
Mm-hmm. And
you guys look decent. You guys look good yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Our defense looked pretty good yesterday. Offensively, they put the training wheels on Geno, and he still managed to throw a pick.
Golden looked good early, and then they kind of didn't use him anymore. So
in the middle of the game, they kind of went away from him, but they started looking towards him again a little bit more towards the end. But granted, yes, Green Bay needs to utilize him a lot more. But holy shit, this kid's going to be awesome.
No, he's got speed, so it's jeez, they're being loud out there. The girls must be over from across the street to play with the little man. The thing with Golden, he's got speed. He's got speed. And like that's something people account for, and people haven't accounted for him yet because, well, let's be honest, the Packers didn't use him yet. Yesterday, the Packers showcased him a little bit. Now guys are going to start being ready for him. I mean, he's going to be good. Is he going to be amazing? Well, let's see. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't made the amazing catches like, say, Tesla has, that kid with his little one-handers. But he's shown that he's got capability, and that's what the Packers needed him to do yesterday. They don't need him to show out to be this big-time number one receiver quite yet, right? Because you still got the big helmet running around the field. But he did what they needed him to do yesterday. Show that he's a threat and that he can make plays. And he did that yesterday. So that was a good game for Golden in his rookie campaign. Golden's got better hands than St. Brown. Okay, John. Well, there's John's crack take of the morning.
To be fair, St. Brown did drop a few passes last night.
Everyone drops a few passes.
Yeah, but let's look at the whole body of work here.
No, Joe. If the Lions can use their blinders, so can I.
No, I mean, look.
All I heard there was no, Joe, no context allowed, Joe, no, Joe.
Exactly. That's what Lions fans have been doing. I'm allowed to do it too.
Well, no, he will.
But do you want to be a Lions fan? Is that what you want, kid?
Oh God, no. Oh,
he will need amazing catches though, because the feet won't be it. You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to account for that speed, and the way he's defended will be defended differently. He's going to have to make some amazing catches to be the guy that Ken wants him to be. Because look, there are corners who are really fast too. There are defenses who are going to scheme for the speed, and they're going to make his catches harder. So he did what he needed to do yesterday. Eventually, he'll have to do more, but that's the case with every wide receiver. So, I mean, he's on track. I'm not saying trying to take anything away. He's on track.
Oh yeah, he's got great separation.
Hey, for him to be the guy that Ken wants him to be, he just has to make him feel attractive once in a while.
Oh, jeez.
I'm sorry, that was too easy. Hey, can we talk about one more thing too? Like the Bucks are them, dude. I gotta say, like they got no Ibuka, they got no Godwin, they got no Evans. And they're still blowing doors, dude. Like,
yeah. I kind of got the feeling the Bucks might be that number one team in the NFL.
And they good morning, Cam. And they barely used K. Dotton yesterday. Like he
Dude,
had some targets, but he wasn't the man. And it's like
that's their tight end, right?
Yeah,
Otten?
that kid, freaking a freak.
Oh,
too.
and they have no Bucky Irving.
Yeah.
And they're still winning, dude. Like, and Baker Mayfield, I gotta say, like, I mean, I've always liked Baker, but now he's this season he's taking that step from just a guy who's like pretty good that everybody kind of respects to now he's like, I think this he's stepping into that top 5 elite category, dude.
Joe, I got to 100% agree with you because, yeah, I've always liked Baker and all that, but he was always kind of like just above average with flashes of being really fucking good. And holy shit, those flashes are now becoming the norm for him.
Did you see that run for the first down he made yesterday?
Oh, God,
that was 3rd and 14, dude. And he splits 2 linebackers. Like,
and you know what's funny? Yesterday's game was the first game in the entire season that there was a victory formation done by the Bucks.
Yeah. Didn't have to take it down to the wire. I'm sure Baker was happy about that.
Yeah. Good morning, broski. People have been wondering where you've been.
Oh, good morning, guys. Yeah, I'm glad to be on. Yeah, just had a lot going on lately, man. So it's just hard to make time between work and life sometimes. But yeah, glad to be here. And talking about Baker a little bit. I mean, hey, man, that's why I put a couple dollars down on those Baker Mayfield MVP odds because now Lamar Jackson seems to be out of the mix. Now it doesn't seem like Mahomes is necessarily having an MVP season.
Burrow's out.
Burrow's out. It's like, dang, man, I'm glad I did that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. But what were the odds?
It was 30. I got in at 3,500 plus 3,500.
I mean, Josh Allen's his stiffest competition.
Oh yeah, and Josh Allen could very well win it. I mean, he's probably the best player in the league, honestly. But yeah,
what is it with Packer fans? Dude, we're going to get to the Bears game tonight. We're talking about yesterday's game. Just chill, Eric. Chill, my young Padawan. Sorry,
hey, he ain't your Padawan. He's my Padawan, damn it.
Well, then chill your
Padawan.
Whoever's
Padawan he is, you need to teach him that Jedis don't dance like Victor Cruz with their shirts off.
Yeah, they do when they kick the Eagles' ass.
Oh God! Here comes an incoming door take. Everyone, get ready.
Hey, don't act like that's not possible because he's top 5 in every single passing category.
I'll tell you what.
According to Baker, comparing him to Baker and Baker and maybe Josh Allen right now, and yeah, no.
Well, but here's the thing. So one thing I always rip Jordan Love on, and I've said it in many discussions this offseason, is he needs to become more efficient. He needs to improve his completion percentage and touchdown to interception ratio, and he has. He's thrown at like a 70% completion percentage this year, which is excellent.
He started out pretty bad yesterday with that interception in the first quarter. It was like,
that interception wasn't on him. It was a deflected ball.
Yeah, but I'm saying like overall, I mean, just looking at him, I think he is taking a step forward this season. I just honest opinion.
No, I agree. I agree. I mean, and look at like Love it. I said it before the year. Love needs to prove he's worth the $55 million. He hasn't quite done that yet, but
he's doing it.
He's working towards it. Yeah,
Yep.
he's working towards it.
He's doing it.
And it doesn't hurt though when you got a receiver who's got a helmet you can see from the moon. I'm sorry, I'm always going to do that with Dobbs' helmet because like other guys wear the cover. And it's not nearly as big as Dobbs.
Just throw it up. Dobbs is down there somewhere. Oh, I see him.
Yeah. I mean, but no, he looked much better. He's been looking much better this year. I don't know if he's MVP. I mean, Baker right now is just doing some ridiculous things.
Mm-hmm. I got to say, what about Mac Jones for comeback player of the year?
I'm for it.
Dude, he's
what about Daniel Jones?
Well,
Daniel Jones runs
you
away
had to
with
throw
it.
that in there, man. Like,
yeah, he runs away with it.
Yeah, he kind of does, dude. But A close second is Mac Jones, though, because I thought his career was washed, and he turned it around in San Francisco, man. Like,
well, he may cost Purdy his job. Purdy might be out of a job if he keeps playing like this. And with Indiana Jones, there's another guy who's in the MVP mix all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Yeah, and who the hell would have ever thought coming into this season Daniel Jones would be in talks for an MVP possible candidate?
yeah. And you know what? I'm going to throw a name out there that, like, I think, you're probably going to be like, but Sam Darnold.
Yeah,
Darnold is playing good fucking ball right now, dude. They just beat the Jags yesterday. They're they're either 3-2, 4-2, I think. The Seahawks, or 5. Yeah, I think they're 4-2.
Yeah, no, Darnold's playing ball, man. And the Vikings, like a lot of us said, they should have re-signed him.
I still think they should have signed Danny Dimes after they had him on the practice squad there.
I'm sorry. I love Luca's comment right there.
Yeah.
Can't become that player from sitting on the bench, but
I don't know, man. Like, I think the Seahawks, like, I shit on that decision when they went and got Darnold, but they're proving me wrong.
Yep, absolutely, Joe. I was right there with you.
The Seahawks have now won 9 of their last 11 games on the road, or something like that, or 9 straight. They've won 9 straight. That's what it is on the road. They used to be the team you don't play at home. Now they're the team that you don't want coming to your home. You can beat them at their home, but you don't want them coming to yours. And I'll tell you what, like, Darnold's probably going to be in the mix too, because his numbers, even last week, they lost last week. He had almost a damn near perfect game, QBR wise. Darnold, even when they lose, is putting up numbers.
Yeah, and I just looked it up. It does say comeback player is a strictly overcoming a physical challenge like an injury or illness. So I didn't realize that, but maybe most improved player for Daniel Jones. How about that?
Yeah.
I mean, look, he's going to be in the MVP mix if they keep playing like that. And so is Ginger Jesus number 1.
Yeah.
Because now there's a new Ginger Jesus in Minnesota. Flacco might get traded to Pittsburgh as he's doing his tour. Steve, that's good.
From now on, Flacco just plays the Packers. Like, they're just going to trade him every week.
I mean, look at. Oh, did you see the one touchdown though? The Jamar Chase. What a catch. That catch
was ridiculous, dude.
Jamar Chase had a couple of nice catches in that fucking game.
But that touchdown catch, he split double coverage and one-handed it. Yeah. Dude was interfering with him, actively interfering with him, had his right arm hooked. He catches it with his left arm, turns around and still splits 2 defenders to get in the end zone.
I can't take it away from him.
Yeah,
that's
that was
why he's
great
regarded
catch.
as the best receiver in the league.
The one thing that was missing from the Packers game yesterday, and the Packers got their run game going, which is probably like the first time this year they really got.
And Jacobs was running people over, dude. That was good. I was happy to see that.
And there's not a coincidence in the slightest that this game, how we were able to get the run game going, is because we pulled Sean Ryan out at right guard and had Jordan Morgan in there instead.
It also didn't help that in the second half there was no Trey Hendrickson either. That didn't hurt you at all.
Oh, but it's not like we're sitting there saying Trey Hendrickson's this absolute beast of a run defender. He's a beast as a pass rusher, but not a run defender.
Yeah, but he makes a difference, though. I mean, but it was good for the Packers to get the running game going, and that's the one thing that Cincinnati, really lacked. All right, I mean, they lack a running game. If they had a running game yesterday, they didn't have it yesterday. This game, which was already pretty close at times, and even the conference, Green Bay better get some offense going again. This game, I mean, it was already a pretty good game. It would have been an even better game. It would have been closer. I don't know. I mean, does Green Bay still win? Yeah, maybe. But
Cincinnati hasn't had a running game since Mixon left.
Yeah.
And they need to go ahead and draft a running back. Like, that would take so much. Think about what a good running back could do for Cincinnati, dude. Like, it would take so much pressure off Burrow to constantly have to bail them out. Like, if you could just lean on that run game. Now, granted, their offensive line is absolutely atrocious, so they got to fix that too. But if they had a decent running game in Cincinnati, it would take so much pressure off Burrow, number one. and they could chew up clock and they could do these long sustained drives and keep the opposing offense off the field. Like,
but dude, I mean, Cincinnati, you know, every week we add something else. Okay, they need a defense. Okay, they need an offensive line. Okay, they need a running back. So basically what we're saying is they have a quarterback and 2 wide receivers, and that's it. And they're that good. I mean, yeah, they're going to be doing – I mean, that's why I think they trade Trey Hendrickson and get draft capital if they can.
Yeah, and speaking of running backs, guess who's a free agent running back this offseason coming up? Mr. Rico Dowdle of the Carolina Panthers, who's gone over 200 yards total offense the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
he put a whooping on the Cowboys, that's for sure.
Yeah, he did. He put a whooping on them. How about them boys, man? Cowboys, is their season? Are they done, or are they still in this thing?
They're still in it because they do have a dangerous offense. But if they keep putting up games like they did against Carolina, they're going to work themselves out of the wild card.
Shout out Flame for Jesus in the chat. That's one of my Panthers buddies right there.
Hey, you know what? And here, let's give credit where it's due also. Like, did any one of us at this point like during the offseason, did any one of us have at this point in the season Carolina being 3-3? I know I sure didn't.
No.
So,
we didn't have them being 3-3. We didn't have the Jags being as good as they are. We didn't have Indianapolis being as good as they are.
mm-hmm.
We didn't have the Bolts being as mediocre as they are being right now. We didn't have the Raiders being as bad as they are. We didn't. I don't think any of us had Seattle. Like, everyone said Seattle was a pretty decent team, but not like they've been.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, it's been par for course.
Yeah. But I think Carolina deserves some credit, man. Like, they're at 500, dude, and I didn't think that was going to be the case for them.
Man, and you know, Ted McMillan seems to be doing pretty good for them so far.
We also knew Carolina would be better.
He caught his first touchdown yesterday, so
we knew they'd be better. It was just a question of how much better. And I think people didn't think they would be, like winning record better.
Yeah, I expected them to be either 500 or just barely shy.
JB, we know you said they would be better because whenever it's saying like this, we always know that you said, because you remind us every time. We know. Gotta give JB a little ribbing there.
Yeah, like, no, we all said that we thought Carolina would be better, right? But like when we talked about it in the beginning of the season, we looked at their schedule and we were like, I mean, this is like a 7-8 win team, right? And maybe they still are a 7-8 win team, right? But just the fact that early in the season they're at 500 right now, I thought, like a third of the way through, that's pretty good, man.
Well, I want to know when I ever said they would be 11-5, because that never happened, Steve. Were you even here in June?
No, Steve was around at that point.
I don't remember that, though.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't remember it, but...
Because that would have been one of those things we all would have gone, everyone would have gone like, what? Yeah, no, I never said it'd be 11-5.
We would have clowned him for that if he would have said
maybe
that in the
5-11. I might have said 5-11 because a lot of people would have said that. But no, I don't even think I said 5-11.
No, but and you know what? Bryce Young is continuing to develop and look like he could be somebody. Yeah, the Raiders are last in the AFC West by 1 game, and they're playing Kansas City next week. And I don't have a lot of hope for that game, but if they do manage to beat Kansas City, then they'll be tied for. So, I mean, okay, Denver doesn't look that great to me. Bryce
Young, okay. See, now we know Dorn is smoking the crack pipe this morning. Look, Bryce Young is a great example watching, and we lost Broski. Must have had a work call. Some people actually have jobs. Can you imagine that, fellas, having to go to a job every day?
Yeah, that just seems really weird, man.
But look, here's a kid who got drafted, number 1 overall. Doesn't have the rookie season everyone thought he should have, and gets outshined by another rookie who played for a better team. Then gets benched last year for a couple games, comes back and has been going north in his trajectory ever since. And look, guys, these quarterbacks coming out of college, I don't care if you draft them number 1 or if you draft them in the Brock Purdy position, Mr. Irrelevant, they all need development on some level. Yeah. Some more than others. Some need more development because their teams are shittier than what they went through. They have really bad offensive schemes, and the coaching isn't there. If you give any of these quarterbacks a chance, and we're seeing that not just with him, we're seeing it with Ginger Jesus. We're seeing it with the Jones Incorporated, with both Joneses at quarterback, that you give these guys time and they will be competent quarterbacks in the NFL.
Does this mean that there's still hope for Josh Rosen sitting on the couch somewhere?
No. And Ken, you were awfully kind to Bryce Young about his rookie season, because saying that he was just had rookie struggles, I don't think really encapsulates how terrible he really was that rookie year.
That entire team was struggles, but they expected the world out of him coming in, like they do every first number one quarterback in the draft, taking one, and they didn't happen. And then you had a CJ Stroud had a great season. But they should have taken Stroud. Everyone's like, they should have taken Stroud. Well, now fast forward, and you could almost say that Stroud is the weaker of the two quarterbacks. Like if you ask people now, who'd you rather have, Bryce Young or CJ Stroud? Last year, everyone would have been Stroud. Wouldn't even thought about it. Now you got people who would say Young, and other people would have to actually think about it.
Not me.
He's playing that much better.
Not me. I'd still take Stroud.
Yeah, for right now, I'm still taking Stroud with an asterisk that I would revisit it at the end of the season.
Yeah. I mean, that's a big jump, though, from where we were a year.
Absolutely. I thought Bryce – there's a reason why I brought up Rosen, is I thought Bryce Young was going to be Rosen and out of the league in just a couple of years.
And Golf Dad, that's a hilarious story, dude.
Comment of the day,
dude. So you read that one?
Oh yeah.
His great grandma gave sloppy toppy to John Madden when he was the coach of the Raiders. Did he use the Madden straighter and go like boom? hit the hole here, wham.
By the end of the season, though, we might see where people will be saying, "I want Bryce Young and not CJ Stroud." I mean, he's getting better. We got some wood this morning. Good morning, Woody.
We got a Woody.
It's just right now.
That scared me a little bit.
Justin Fields, man, the poor dude, man. Everywhere he goes, they have no O-line. God, that game was terrible yesterday. He couldn't even run yesterday. That's how bad they are on offense. I mean, they another game though they kept close. Like you almost thought they were going to win it, and you're like, try again.
Honestly, I blame that game on Aaron Glenn. Like, I know the offensive line was absolutely atrocious, but I'm just going to say this: like, they had a chance at a 61-yard field goal attempt with I don't know, a half a minute left or something like that, 40 seconds. And he chose to go for it on 4th and 8 with knowing that his quarterback's been sacked that many times. Nick Folk's career long is 58, but I've seen Nick Folk kick, and that dude can kick a mile. So I just feel like you got to put your team in a position. If you have a chance to kick the field goal, if you miss, you're going to lose anyway, right? Like, you haven't done anything offensively all day. Why not try the field goal? To me, and I wouldn't be so upset with that decision if it wasn't coming off of the bad decision that he made at the end of the half to not even try to get some points. I mean, even Garrett Wilson was yelling at him on the sidelines after that. Like, what the fuck, dude? We had time. We could have at least tried to get into field goal range. Like, it just doesn't show a whole lot of confidence in your team.
Speaking of field goals, we almost saw a record breaker. Well, we saw a record breaker in Green Bay yesterday. Unfortunately, it didn't count because I think his own team called timeout.
No, LaFleur
called it, but he hits the 67-yarder on the timeout in dramatic fashion. And then when it came time to kick it again, it wasn't even close. But, my God. That first attempt, everyone was like, oh, my God. Maybe this guy will actually make it. And then, it didn't go. There was a return. But that would have been amazing.
There should be a fucking rule about that, too.
They should have told LaFleur to stick that timeout up his ass.
Yeah,
It should have been like, you know what?
that's horse shit. That's horse shit.
67-yard field goal,
I seen the
NFL
kicker
record.
has been around for like 20, 30 plus years, and we want to bitch about it now.
Hey, Eric, I'm always logical. You just don't pay attention, bud.
Just like the Cody Parkey one too, when fucking asshole called the timeout too. He go fuck himself.
But since we were talking about the Jets game, I wanted to bring up an interesting stat that we got from that game. Justin Fields for passing had negative 10 yards.
Yeah.
That means every single person on this panel had more passing yards yesterday than Justin Fields.
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean that offense is just.
Let's provide some much needed context for that. He was sacked 9 times, and he didn't get a single pass attempt that I saw where there wasn't pressure in his face the moment he got the ball in his hands. Now, I'm not saying like Justin Fields is great. Like, he's had a rough season, but I think he's played better overall with a worse team than what he had in Pittsburgh or Chicago, if we're being honest. Like, at least in Chicago, he could take off and run. I mean, their offensive line wasn't great either, but at least he had time to make a throw, or I should say time to miss a throw, right? Like, with the Jets, he doesn't even have time to miss a throw, dude. That Denver defensive line is ridiculous, dude. Like, Denver's defense looks really good.
But does Denver scare you now? I mean, that's what I'm saying. Denver, I don't think scares anyone anymore.
No, they're
Like,
Bo
the Jets
Nix is
almost-
regressing this season, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean the Jets they took you to task, and they made it a last-second ordeal. I don't think that you should be scared by them at all right now.
It's just the elevation in London. That's nothing to do with the team. It's just the elevation.
Jet lag.
Yeah. I mean, they should have.
And what about the Ravens, man?
Wow.
Like, the slide continues. Like, I gotta say this, man. Like, a couple weeks ago we were talking about it, and we were like, is John Harbaugh's seat getting warm? And we all said, no, I don't think so. Like, the track record of success, but now you're sitting at 1-5. Like, I honestly think you lose a couple more games. I don't know, man.
1-5 playing with like the backups to the backups and no Lamar and just. I mean, I get it. The mitigating circumstances with the injuries are what saves his job this year. But this will help his seat be warm at the beginning of next year. Unless he completely loses that locker room, which I don't think he's going to. But unless he completely loses that locker room, I would say, yeah, if they have a shitty season, which it looks like they're going to, his seat will be a little warm starting next year, but he won't be on fire.
And it's been how many years he's been the coach of the Ravens? Because I know
Like
it's been
16.
a long ass time. Yeah. This might be one of the times where you move on from the coach, not because he's a bad coach,
Wow,
but his
Jeff.
brand of message.
Ooh. Well, it's even without Lamar or with Lamar.
Eric.
Their defense is terrible.
No, Eric, you're confusing my wife's purse with your mom's mouth again.
Damn. Is there a party in her mouth and everybody's coming, Joe? Come on.
Well, I know I came.
Yeah. What?
Yeah,
again,
the Jets defense played really
Even
good.
like the scene.
Considering Q wasn't in yesterday, the Jets defense actually played pretty good. They're missing him.
Hey, while we're giving credit, like, can we give some credit to that Raiders defense yesterday, dude? Like, they looked pretty good.
No,
and it wasn't just
not
Max
really.
Crosby either. It wasn't just Crosby. Like, Devin White had a hell of a game yesterday.
Oh my goodness, he was on target, man.
That blitz where he came through and strip sacked Cam Ward, and they got the ball at like the 2-yard line. I mean, granted, the Raiders offense almost managed to blow that one, but like the Raiders defense looked pretty good yesterday.
What he had an interception too, didn't he?
Yeah, he had an interception.
That was a nice catch. That was a nice catch.
And on the Titans' first drive, Devin White made every tackle.
That's another thing too. With Titans, Justin Simmons, man, he's a beast.
Mm-hmm.
He's
the
a
Titans
beast.
might be selling.
Yeah, I know.
There's a lot of articles Titans are going to be selling, and they've got some defensive players the Bears might be looking at. I saw that already.
I was going to say, it wouldn't shock me if they do with how bad they've been. They got to completely rebuild that offense.
Well, we're talking about defensive selling, though, too.
Damn.
They got a couple guys who are,
Wow.
That's what I mean, is sell the defense for the real estate to go get offensive guys.
I think I made Eric mad. He called me bitch. Hey, Eric, if I'm low T, it's because your mom sucked all the testosterone out of me.
Wow. Yo, Joe, all you got to do is come here. I'll freshen your breath.
Oh.
Wow.
I think I made Eric mad. I think he's steaming right now, dude.
My dad will kick your dad's ass. Yeah. Wow.
No, I mean the Titans though look like they're going to be the first team that is selling, that's being talked about, and yeah, the Bears could use a defensive edge, and they've got a guy or two that the Bears might want to look at. That's interesting. Are we at the point where Cincinnati is selling? Maybe, but they don't have a track record of selling, and with Trey Hendrickson getting hurt yesterday, that kind of hurts that idea a little bit too.
Just back.
You want to add insult to injury to them. Here's a team that really, like our season's done. No Joe. We brought in Flacco to try to pull something off. It didn't cost them much to do it. Let's try to save the season. They lose to Green Bay. Let's say they lose again next week. Then, yeah, they're selling. But the problem for them is now, shit, the one guy we know we could have gotten at least a second rounder for, if not maybe a little bit better, now gets hurt. So now we came and trade off Trey Hendrickson for the bounty we were hoping to possibly get if we had to sell. Well, now Cincinnati's got a curse on it, man. It's got a curse on it. Because really now if they say, yeah, we're open for business, that asking price for Trey Hendrickson just became less because he's injured.
Oh, yeah.
And it's his back, too.
Yeah. Yep. And so, who's going to want to give up big capital?
Well, I had it on Red Zone yesterday, the whole day, and every time they went back to the Packers game, dude, I kept laughing all the time, even more when I seen Dobbs' helmet, because it's like every pitcher had Dobbs' helmet on there, or his parachute, whatever the fuck you call it, or tent cover. That's hilarious. That's fucking. Oh my! I pissed myself. I swear, man. That's funny.
I mean, dude, look, there are other guys who wear the cover, and it doesn't seem that big. It's almost like he's wearing 15 of those damn things on top of his helmet, whereas everyone else is wearing one.
Hey, so have you guys watched much of Cam Ward this season? Have you been able to watch him play?
A little bit.
Because I have a question for the panel. Do you think that Cam Ward is better or worse than Bryce Young's rookie season? Because I would have a couple of weeks ago I would have said a little bit better, but at this point I'm kind of thinking I don't know, worse, but I mean on par. He's having a terrible rookie season, dude, and it's not all the team. He's making mistakes.
So,
yesterday he patted the ball out of his own hand for the game losing fumble. He literally swatted the ball out of his own hand.
I would say it's a little bit of both. He's on. I agree with you. He's on par with him, but he's showing more promise this season.
Oof.
Does that make sense? You can see the upside, whereas with that first year for Young, you didn't see the upside. You're seeing the upside.
And to be fair, I'm not taking any pleasure in shitting on Cam Ward. I actually I thought he would do really well. I mean, I knew that he was going to a crappy team, but I thought he would be the star of that team. He just hasn't. He needs some work,
they're a
man.
better team with him, though. I mean, they are a better team with him than they were last year. So maybe we could say,
I don't know, man. That fumble where he patted the ball out of his own hand, that was Will Levis-esque.
Yeah, but he's not throwing the Will Levis pick sixes every game.
Yeah, but yeah,
that's right. Against us.
Did you see the play I'm talking about?
Yeah, I seen it. Yeah.
Dude, he's fading back, dropping back to pass, and he's patting the ball with his left hand, and he knocks the ball out of his own hand with his left hand, and the Raiders recover, and that's game over. Like, that's butt fumble all over again, dude. Like,
stop. He got it's stab fumble now. Hey, don't do that. He got stabbed. Hopefully he's all right too.
No, don't you know it's going to be the butt stab now that he's going to prison?
The butt stab.
We got 2 games tonight, guys. There's a lot going on this weekend. We got 2 games tonight. I hate the double Monday Night Football thing. I really do hate the double Monday Night Football thing.
I'm totally with you, Ken. Like the first week, sure, because everybody's all amped up. We can do the.
They
double.
didn't even do it the first week. They did one in the first week. Now they're doing like here we are week 6 and we're doing this another double. I'm like, what the hell? So game 1, which is the first game this morning, it starts an hour ahead. You got the Bills at the Falcons. Boy, that's going to be a stinker in Atlanta. I mean, I don't think that's like. I mean, it's a great warm up for the second game, I guess, because it starts an hour before it, so it's 6:15 Central, 8:50 or 7:15 on the East. And then the Bears Commanders are an hour later. So at least by halftime, you can switch it off. But I mean, does anyone think Atlanta has a shot against?
Has a shot? Absolutely has
a shot.
They have
a shot. Yes, they have a shot. Everybody has a shot the way this season's been going. But realistically, no. But Atlanta surprised us, what was it, a couple weeks ago when they were shut out against the Panthers. And, they came back the next week and won at home, which we all thought. I picked Atlanta to win that upset, but a lot of people picked Atlanta to lose that game as well at home.
But I look at Buffalo like Kansas City was this week. Kansas City got embarrassed last week, came back this week, and really throttled. We didn't talk much about the Lions today. I'm sorry, throttled the Lions yesterday a little bit. I think the Bills are coming in this game severely pissed off about the New England game and how poor they played because they think New England didn't beat us, we beat us. That's what their mentality is. And I think they want to come out and prove that, no, we're not a fluke team. We are the team. And Atlanta's just not up to that level, I don't think.
Depends what Penix shows up.
I was just going to say that. It's possible. Because sometimes when, like that Patriots-Bills game, sometimes you get embarrassed or you lose a game that you were supposed to win and it trickles over into following games, So I'm going to say it's not impossible that the Bills come out and lay an egg. I don't think it's likely, but the Falcons, I mean, they also have Bijan. Like they have weapons. If Penix can play good football, there's no reason that the Falcons couldn't win. I'm not picking them, but I don't think it's like a foregone conclusion that Buffalo wins.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's going to be that. Maybe we'll get surprised and it's a good game, but I just hate the double Monday Night Football thing at this point in the season. Like Ken said, do it week 1. But no, they don't even do it week 1. They've done it like, week 2?
Week
now
2, 3,
and 6.
Didn't they have a double Monday night last week too?
No, not last night was a single.
Okay.
But I mean, it's just like, come on with the double Monday Night Football thing. I mean, especially at this, God, it's just like, it'll be I think it should be a decent game. I mean, yeah, they have a shot, but Buffalo should win this game. I expect Josh Allen to have a day.
That's what I'm expecting too. But from the way this season has gone and how up and down Atlanta has been, I can't rule them out to where I say they have such a small chance of winning.
Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago was the last double Monday Night Football. So that's game 1 tonight. And then, of course, we got the revenge game tonight. For the 3rd straight year, Bears Commanders are on national television. Go figure. And by the way, all 3 of those games have been in D.C. because, the Bears travel well, I guess. So I'm so sick of seeing.
I hope the Bears win on a last-second Hail Mary, dude.
That would be.
It would be fucking fixed. It would be fixed if that would happen.
But I mean, it's funny because like right now, Commander fans and I know their X community is a bit smaller. We send it to them. But there's been this thing like they're trying to create this rivalry with Chicago. Like, why are you guys always talking about it? It's like, dude, we don't. We talk about the Packers if we talk about anyone. But they're trying to create this rivalry, at least Commander fans are, with Bears fans. And Bears fans are like, dude, we don't care. But I think it's funny.
It's like a professional fighter where you have to like, you know, you have to act like this dude talked about your mama so you can like psych yourself up for the fight, you know? It's like,
yeah. Like, no one's saying shit in Chicago about the Commanders. Like, if anything, we're talking about Tyreek Stevenson better, you know, how he better not be jaw-jacking with the fans. That's, like, about it. Like, there were, like, 2 articles where they talked to him about that last year. He's like, yeah, you know, yeah, I learned something big, blah, blah, blah. I got to grow, blah, 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 blah. Okay, great, that's it. And then Commander fans take that and say, see, look, there's a rivalry between the Commanders and the Bears. And it's like, no, there isn't. We just been playing each other basically like every year for like the last 4 years. The last 3 of them have all been in DC, and they've all been on the national game, whether it be Thursday Night Football, the Fox game of the week, or now Monday Night Football. I mean, they've all been good games. They've all been close games so far. So that's maybe why they do that to the schedulers. They know it's going to be a good game. But it's not really a rivalry. I mean, we're just, I'm sorry, they're just not on that level with us yet in terms of rivalries. You know what I mean?
Ken, check it out, Ken. I think 3 years ago, 2-3 years ago, we beat them 40-20.
That Thursday Night Football game after Butkus died, that was a coming out party.
I know we won 15-13. We lost last year, but I know there's 1 year that we won 40-20. I don't know if that's 2 or 3 years ago.
That might have been 2 years ago, but according to Dorn, you know, we're owned by the Commanders, which
Eric.
Well, remember, Caleb owns Green Bay and Lambeau Field after one game. So after one game, I guess the Commanders do.
It always has to come up with fucking Green Bay. Jesus Christ!
I know. Well, Dorn.
Who said that? Who said that, Ken?
The guy next to me.
Oh,
what? Did we own Green Bay? I didn't.
Eric,
no.
Don't even try and tell me you didn't say it because you said it like
he owns Lambeau. He's undefeated in Lambeau. So yeah, you know, that's his field now. Because you know the Packers are like, well, Love after his first game. They're like, see, look, Love owns the Bears. I'm like, okay. So we just applied Packer logic to Caleb owning the Packers in Green Bay. That's all we did.
It was
there.
more just
don't let Packer fans flip that. Don't let Packer fans flip that. When Love beat the Bears that very first game, they said, look, ownership's been transferred. He owns the Bears. And so it's like, okay. So when Caleb goes to Lambeau for his first game ever and wins there, it's like, oh, look, I guess ownership's been transferred. Now he owns Lambeau. Now he's like, oh, look, that's what the Commanders own. That's why Dorn's doing it, not like Ken. But it's like, come on.
We actually, the Bears play Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers on my birthday. So game over.
So how many
can
points
the Bears win tonight? That's what we're trying to get to.
Hey, Eric, let me tell you how that would actually go. I would eat your best punch like candy, and then I would choke slam you like Kane, and then I would strangle you till you shit your pants. I would strangle you till you shit your pants.
In an octagon already.
And Joe, I'll make you submit like Oliveira too, motherfucker. Bring it.
You think so? All right.
We're gonna take a break. We're gonna take a break. Hold on. We're gonna take a break for the game for a second. And this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna put Eric and Joe in an octagon. Now, Eric, Joe's given up at least a decade to you, and some weight. Okay, but you've got the youth and the speed because you're younger. You probably have some speed. And Woody, myself, and Ken will be ringside calling it. All right, and we'll make this a pay-per-view event, and then we'll watch Joe whoop your ass.
Hey, to make this fair, I'm giving Eric steroids for this.
Oh man!
And we'll go to Brazil like Oliveira.
I know, right?
Hey.
I thought he was still in the Shadow Realm from Taporia.
Yeah, right.
Hey, but
So,
on the real tip, though.
Let me
On the real tip, though, I could tell that Eric took the mama jokes personally. So you know, I can understand that. Like, I'm a product of a single parent household as well. So if you really got offended by that, then I apologize for speaking ill of your mother, Eric. I'll still kick your ass, but I don't want you to feel like I'm breaking my life down or anything. I'm just being a man and saying, hey, if it really hurt your feelings, then I'm sorry, but I'll still strangle you till you shit your pants if you actually wanted to fight.
Can I try? I want to see that. I want to see Joe make me shit my pants.
We're going to get him in the octagon, and Haas will see. Hey, Big Haas in the house this morning, and look at, like, he was a happy guy yesterday. Big Haas was. The teams won yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Good for him. Eric, the money man, Mayweather. I'm telling you what, we're just going to put him in the octagon, guys, and we're going to do it live on pay-per-view one day. Geez. Yeah, Scary Terry out tonight for Washington. That's going to not make Jaden Daniels all that much happy. He's still got Ertz. Ertz is like a safety. Ertz is, dude, think about it. How long has Ertz been in the league now?
Ever since I dated his wife.
Oh, shit.
He always brings that up. I just
Absolutely.
I throw him that softball every time how he dated Julie Ertz.
Pick my softball.
Oh, that's a true story?
Yeah, I dated her, yep.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. My fucking dreams.
Oh, you should be.
You should
be.
Eric, I'm gonna tell you, Joe's actually trained in a couple of different other fighting forms, so you're gonna have to spend some time training for a bit.
So Woody never makes that comment when Jody's around, so we never hear it on Sunday mornings.
Jody's watching right now. Jody's watching right now, man. I don't give a fuck. She knows. Hey, honey, I'm sorry. Nah, it happened.
But no, like Ertz, though, back to the actual, Ertz, that dude's been around the league forever, and he's still producing. And he retired. He wasn't going to retire, and then it's like, okay, him and Julia are going to go do their retirement thing because she wins a few World Cups and all these other things, and he is still one of the better tight ends. I would say one of the better tight ends in the league. Always comes up with the big play. Last year, really, if you think about it, his catch was a play before the Hail Mary that gave him the additional 15 yards or so before the Hail Mary. That was a big catch. Ertz is the guy you got to watch out for tonight with Washington. I think he's going to be the favorite target. Good news for the Bears is we got some guys coming back, so the coverage might be a little bit better on them. But that's going to be a good game tonight. And look, Ben Johnson had some skin in this game because didn't the Lions get embarrassed by Washington last year? Oh, yeah, they did. So it's not just the Bears. It's Ben Johnson wants a little revenge for what happened in the playoffs last year. So this
Ken, I know. Ken, I know you said yesterday that he said he wants to play or whatever, but Debo is still questionable for tonight.
Right. Yeah, that's one of those things where Debo, like any player, I'm playing until the coaches say, it's like Jay Cutler. Here's one the Packer fans will love. Jay Cutler, 2010 NFC Championship game. I want to play. Dude, you got a torn ACL. I don't care. I want to play. You're not playing, so he rides the bike. That's Debo right now. I want to play. Dude, you're hurt. I want to play, but dude, you're hurt. We don't need you to play. But dude, I want to play. Guess what? And then they'll say, fine. We're going to go pregame warm-up, and if you can do X, Y, and Z to our satisfaction, we'll let you play. And when he doesn't do X, Y, and Z to his satisfaction, they won't play him. But Debo, up until that very moment,
well, Ken, it's like when the Bears played the Packers when we were ahead 20-0 at halftime, and Rodgers got hurt. Well, they pumped him full of steroids and Viagra, and he came out and beat us because he said he wanted to play.
No, that was just Percocet. You got the full Perk Rodgers on that.
Fuck you with that. He put them because he had a little bit of a stiff neck, so he was taking Viagra.
Well, yeah, Jaden Daniels might be a little put this way. We're going to get a healthy Jaden Daniels, so Bears fans are happy because Bears fans want a healthy quarterback against a healthy quarterback.
I just want him anyway.
He's not going to have his weapons. But here's the problem. The Bears' run defense, unless it's improved over the bye with some of these injured, some of the guys coming back, and that's what, Woody and I have been talking about for a couple weeks now in Hallis. If that run defense hasn't improved, this will be a lot closer game than it should be.
Hey, everybody that's in the chat, I just want to take a quick poll. Can we go ahead and drop the money line on what you think the odds for the fight between me and Eric would be? Drop the money line.
Can I get winner though? That's the question.
Hey, look,
Yes,
hey, Joe.
yes, you absolutely can, Woody.
Now, see,
Joe?
Woody, I might actually worry about because Woody's grizzled. You know what I mean? Like
Hey, Joe.
he looks like he's been in a fight before.
Yeah,
Joe,
but,
I've left this comment up so long because he's so teed you up. Go ahead and you might as well. He gave you a softball to hit right there.
I mean,
I
yes,
might. Hey,
it does,
Joe,
Eric. Eric,
Joe, I
size
might-
really does matter. It really does.
Joe, can I have a?
there's weight divisions in boxing?
Maybe I can have him first, Joe, and I'll give you the leftovers. Would that be fair?
I don't know. He called me out and
He called you out. Okay, I'll let you have him first then. Okay. Got
But
it.
come on, hey, I want to see what the chat thinks. Like, drop the money line, dude. Because right now I'm thinking it's like
I'll start the parlay up.
I'm thinking it's like I'm ahead like minus 3,500 right now, dude. Like,
The
And for
parlay.
those who-
I'm giving Eric steroids and a whole bunch of training beforehand. We're
No,
going to
look,
even this up a bit.
yeah. Tell me about it, right? Conversation turned weird. Wow. Okay. So for those who don't know Eric, I think most of the guys in chat know Eric, and they've watched some of the other shows on the
oh
network.
boy,
Wow.
Yeah. On the sides, Joe's
I'll give-
bigger.
I'll
don't know
give you.
Eric's
Hey,
background.
I say it all the time. I'll give you a plane ticket. I'll fucking pay for you to come over here.
I don't know
I don't give a shit.
how Eric, what his training regimen has been, like what he's trained in. But I can tell you, Joe trains like daily.
John Daly.
No. He trains with one of the Gracie direct students.
Yep, her. Yes, I did.
All right,
And at Jet Stadium too, at MetLife.
So yeah, drop your odds on the Eric Joe fight. We'll have to arrange this somehow and get a pay-per-view out of it.
Yeah, one submission first round, 2 knockout.
And just so you know, Dorn, just because I'm fat doesn't mean that I'm out of shape. I spar 5-minute rounds and I can go 15 minutes straight. So
Look at
Joe, you're
A-Dub,
not
who
fat.
knows both.
You're
A-Dub
not-
knows Eric pretty well.
Joe,
They
you're
do a
not
show together.
you're not fat, Joe. You're athletically plump.
he said,
Look at
Clubber Lang.
even A-Dub, who does a show with Eric every day, knows Eric better than most of than a lot of people here. Is even taking Joe on this one.
Clubber
Eric-
Lang.
What I'm saying is all you need is some training. You need to fill that body out a little more.
That's the thing, Eric. You think you have nothing to lose until you lose the one thing you have, which is your self-respect. When you shit all over yourself.
Dorn is into Eric is backing his fellow Packer fans.
Wow.
I'm not surprised.
Imagine that.
I mean, I'm still in Eric's corner. I'm just trying to let him know I wouldn't take this fight yet. I'm trying to kind of Mayweather this a bit. Wait until he's a little more past his prime.
He needs a good Rocky montage first. Like he's got to go up into the mountains and like lift some rocks and stuff like that.
Wow. Where Eric? How much time? Quick, Eric. Where are you from, Eric? Because I want to know how much the plane ticket I have to pay for.
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee, is he? Is that where he's from?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Milwaukee.
No problem. United right over here. I'll get you here. I don't know, tomorrow.
Hey, Woody. He's from the mean streets of Milwaukee. Okay.
I give a fuck where you're from. I give a fuck where you're from.
Yeah, I was gonna say he does live in a decently bad neighborhood. I ain't gonna take
Oh
that away.
yeah, I'm definitely familiar, A-Dub. That's why I was laughing. No, I was laughing because you say Clubber Lang, but I'm not planning to knock him out. I'm planning to choke him out. So
Hey, and Mr. T just had a birthday recently, by the way. Mr. T just had a birthday.
happy birthday, Mr. T.
Yeah.
I pity the fool.
Who wants to fight me? I pity him.
Yeah, so our warm up to the fight this pending fight is going to be Bills. Yeah, so everyone enjoy the double Monday football. Sorry we went a little off the rails today, but it was fun. We'll be talking tomorrow about the Bills Falcons, and of course we got Bears Commanders.
I do love Eric's confidence.
Not happening.
You like that?
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Yeah, yeah. Of course, the Bears are playing away because we can only play the Commanders in DC for some reason.
Right,
Thank you, NFL. We're about out of time. JB's in about 20 seconds. So go bring some of the hilarity over there. You'll enjoy that. Everyone have a great day. Enjoy Monday Night Football. And coming soon, Joe versus Eric, the pay-per-view.
Get ready to tap, Eric.
Wow.